Do you have a passion, a simmering seed that's a vision in your mind right now, and you want to start out on your own and you want to turn it into a meaningful project or business? Does that resonate? I'm Alison from the Second Mountain team,
Hi, and I'm Wolfgang, the founder of The Second Mountain.
and we're inviting female entrepreneurs to play with your ideas. So,
Mm.
I have a question for you today.
Yes.
Okay, so using only shapes and a color, which resonates. So you have to pick shape, either a shape or
Hmm.
shape, and one
Yeah.
color, which
Yeah.
resonates with what female entrepreneurs could be feeling at the beginning of that journey. So, and
Okay.
so the beginning of the journey of I have an idea and it's simmering like a seed in my mind, and I want to turn it into a business or a passion project. And what you have to do is then pick those shapes and the color that represents that feeling, and you
Mm.
have to present it to us and a solution as well.
Mm.
So I'm going to share the Miro board and we're going to do it in 60 seconds.
All right. Oh my gosh. Who comes up with these ideas? Listen.
Okay, so timer, please.
Timer, please.
Timer and music.
So, all right. Go. Okay.
Shapes only.
Yeah. I'm shaping. Yeah. What is this? So.
So I see more than one shapes. It's like
Okay.
10 seconds. Okay, time's up.
All
So
right.
okay, so I see a number of different shapes there and different colors. So could you present that to us? Why so many different shapes and different colors?
Yeah, because it's so simple. There is this, it's the inner chaos. It's an inner dialogue. It's if there's an idea that is simmering, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I had this great idea, and it's like, yes, I would love to, like, come on, this green idea wants to show, and it's is like this beautiful little thing. And imagine if this would happen, then the star would come. But which direction should you go, left or right? And there's a lot of forces outside and inside that coming and pushing to it. So there's it's like an inner dialogue of options. Then it starts with a thought, and then, oh, there's a big hope and desire, and then the chaos starts. And it's like everything's on the same time. I mean, this is different when for female brains than male brains. In female brains, everything is connected, while male brains are more just focused on one thing. It would be different. I would draw for a man completely different.
Elaborate on that point. So the female brain, so it's all connected versus a male brain where it's completely different. So just want to dive a little bit deeper on that.
Yeah, it's a thing, just like the female brain is everything. They are much more, I mean, like, there's strong intuition and all things, but the female brain has much more, how can I say, there's much more networking connection. So what I see with a lot of female founders is really that they see the whole. They cannot just say, like, oh, a male would say, like, there's a goal, I take this and I want to go there, but there's a problem. Oh, and then it would be much more sorted, right? It's not, and there's maybe a conflict, but it's more, it's a chaser focus on one thing, while the woman has the ability to see it all, but this makes it all more complicated.
Oh, so that's why all the shapes are stuck together. Like it's a whole, multiple
Yeah.
shapes in one. Like it kind of like looks like a bit like a triangle if you zoom out, like a
Yeah,
big triangle.
yeah. The thing is also like from a perspective, you can think, oh, everything is online. But if you would twist it to the side, right, you would see everything is parallel. And this is what FEMA, like, I think that's what I realized. To a male, it looks like chaos. And I would say, as a female, like what I realized when I talk about them in details, it's much more, everything is just happening at the same time. So there's a lot of emotions, directions, thoughts happening at the same time, but it's not so much there's not so much a conflict because it's normal. But the question is, do you get going? Can you move on, or are you just stuck with all the elements?
Yeah. And from your experience as well, like what are some of the reasons that cause people to be stuck in the elements?
Yeah, it's just doubt. It's because the question, what do you focus on? And if you have a simmering idea, there is something that makes it safer to stay rather than to continue. Because maybe if you continue the path, oh yeah, let's continue. Where does it lead to? And so then it's like, oh great, it's somewhere, but we don't know where it leads to.
Yeah.
And so there is a challenge and also doubt that it leads into the unknown.
Yeah. And that's scary.
It is scary. Imagine we could all outlive our dreams that are simmering. So it's about, so sometimes it's safer, or most time it's safer not to fulfill your dreams. It's the safest. I'm not saying it's the most rewarding, and I encourage everybody to outlive their dreams, but it's safer not to.
Yeah, because of the element of the unknown, like you don't know where that arrow is heading. You just don't know.
Yeah, but let's be honest, right? There is paradise on the other side. So, and oh my gosh, I would, if I could make a rainbow cloud, it would like be totally a rainbow cloud. I could like apply all colors on this.
And what would you recommend for somebody who is going through this? So they're stuck in their elements and they want to see that rainbow cloud. Like they know it's there, but it just feels a little bit far away. So what would you say to somebody in that position?
I would play with it. And I think, like, if you take this cloud, it's sometimes our dreams and desires and ideas, these ideas that are simmering, they are still unconcrete. And I would look into this cloud and spend time with go closer and really seeing what's inside. What is it you're really chasing? Is it the, like, if we take, can we make a more like concrete project? Because let's say, if there is you want to like do something with your business, and you say like, oh, I want to start a new department, which could, like, where we run events or so, right? And it would be fantastic, but it's kind of unconcrete. Or let's open a new branch in another country. I would be so excited, but it's more a feeling, which has like, what is the core behind it? What is really underlying this desire? And can we get faster, more direct to it? Maybe make it much more complicated. Or is it, how can we make it happen? First thing, I would make it more concrete and play with it and look at it from different perspectives.
Yeah.
And
I love that. Play with your ideas. That's the whole topic for the coffee break. Play with your ideas, and there's just an element of lightness to it as well.
Yeah, maybe there's like, oh, there's this dream like, oh, I want to travel more, right? And what does traveling more means? Like, no. So, oh yeah, I want to like take my business to a part so that I can combine my business with traveling. so I can see different cities, so on. So what is traveling standing for?
Yeah.
Is it about connection? Is it about learning? Is it about new possibilities? Like, what is that dream? And so it's about discovering what it really stands for and saying, and also then maybe, oh, yes, I would love to travel, but the problem is I have kids. And I don't have someone who I can trustfully give it to while I'm away. So it's better to not dream and stay here because I don't know anyone who can take care of my kids while I'm traveling.
So we see how it all shapes link together. So
Yeah. And basically they feel it right away. They notice. And then it's a question like, how can you still make this happen? And then so it's becoming concrete. And so it will shape. And so there's a lot of little things that are in our way to fulfill these ideas. And that's why they're simmering. Not just because it's not about being brave and just go for it. There's a little bit of bravery, but there's actually, this is what like this sense of we care about a lot of things, and we need to think ahead. How can we make this all work out?
Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing.
You're welcome. Thanks for the question.
Yeah, and to everyone watching live and replay, just drop us a thumbs up if you found this useful. And on the 21st of July, we're hosting a workshop called Playing with Your Ideas. And it's a Second Mountain workshop where you get to explore your ideas, play with it, and make it more concrete as well. So it's a 3-hour workshop, and we will be sending the details of that shortly. So if that interests you, just drop us a comment, message us directly, and we will share the link. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, perfect.
Bye.
Bye-bye.